a bathroom because it's the only room with the door I can lock, and the door to my room I put, because I can't lock the door to my room, there's no key. So I'm in a villa, I'm a hostage, and this villa has been converted into a jail. All the windows are barred shut, I can't open any window. There's 5 policemen outside and 2 policewomen inside the house. And I can't even go outside to get any fresh air. I don't know when I'll be released and what the conditions will be like when I'm released. Every day I am worried about my safety and my life.
Well, let's speak to Princess Latifa's lawyer from Detained International, David Haigh. David, thanks very much indeed for joining us. You haven't spoken to Princess Latifa for some time, and that's really what's made you concerned. Tell me about your worries for her well-being.
Well, it's exactly that. I mean, our contact with her, it was very, very difficult to get a phone to her in the first place. But then the contact stopped. And we obviously had plans in place what we would do in the event that happened. And one of those things was essentially to release videos in order to, we believe, protect her more, but also in terms of giving us evidence that we can now go to the UN with, evidence that's clear from Latifa of the grave human rights abuses that have been ongoing for years. And we've now seen Mary Robinson, literally hours before the documentary and the pictures were being broadcast, essentially coming clean, and after 2 years, basically saying that she was horribly tricked, and that she believes that she's very worried about Latifa.
Yeah, and this is one of the telling things about the videos that we have seen, that you see Princess Latifa talking about how she's held hostage, how she's behind bars, she's not free to move, she's surrounded by police. Have you had any response from Dubai, from the royal family, or anyone connected to the princess there about how she's being treated?
I mean, other than all the lies, essentially, and there's no other way to call them, that they've told the world for 3 years. Mary Robinson, obviously, is the latest person to confirm that. But Latifa's own evidence, what Mary Robinson has now said, even the English High Court in a custody case of Latifa's father with Princess Hayyar of Jordan, also confirmed the same, that they have effectively lied to the world about Latifa for 3 years, and gone to the extent of bringing in former Irish presidents and UN chiefs to cover up the kidnap. And it's time now that the world, the international community, and the world leaders basically force Sheikh Mohammed to let Latifa go, or the world now needs to let him go and ostracize him.
It does seem extraordinary, especially in the light of that court case that you mentioned, where the judge said unequivocally that the Dubai ruler was responsible for the abduction and kidnap of not just Latifa, but her older sister, Princess Shamsa, that no action has been taken. Are you hopeful that the UN will now, finally, in this instance, with all this evidence, step in and actually try and do something?
Well, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. We were assisting Princess Hayyar's lawyers with that, myself and Tina. And when we got that judgment, which was extremely damning, we thought that someone in certainly the UN, the international community, and world leaders would now bring this to an end. But not only did that not happen, what you saw at the time when that judgment was released, you saw Theresa May, the former British Prime Minister and second female Prime Minister, and Ivanka Trump at a women's rights tolerance conference held by Sheikh Mohammed in Dubai at the same time. And that has been the problem for the last 3 years. Because of their influence, because of their money, world leaders, celebrities, business leaders have always looked the other way. But now they need to stop.
Well, we certainly share your hopes that Princess Latifa is OK and that something now will be done to find out what's going on. David, for the moment, thank you very much indeed for that. David Haigh there.